Well, Lefty, you've got to be pleasantly surprised with the ball club through 50 games.
Yes, well, I am to a certain extent. Naturally, we got off real good, and it's a good feeling. On the other hand, this is a different ball club than we had the last couple of years. When we got Alex Johnson, we got the fella who could swing the bat, and we felt could lead us with the bat. Paul Doyle has done a real good job. We acquired from the Atlanta club in relief, and our younger ball players have all matured, especially our pitching staff, and Messerschmidt, Murphy, and May. They've all done real good, and our relievers, and Fisher, Tatum, and again Doyle has done an outstanding job. So when you get this kind of pitching and this kind of hitting that we've had and defense, you're going to have a pretty good ball club. Well, yes, in some respects, and others, you can't have a good shot getting away early with two of your pitchers having arm trouble, which Odom had, and so did Dobson. But the last two times I've seen Dobson, he has pitched real good, and Odom, I see in the paper, he pitched real good and got beat again, Cleveland 2-1 against McDowell. So I'll say if those two pitchers come around, they're going to be tough. What happened previously, that you'd get them out early, and then if you got in their middle line pitching, that's where they got hurt.
Well, Gleb, not only when you're up there, I think the pitchers are changing the style of the guys in front of you or behind you. It's got to be a great encouraging feeling to see this ball club do so well.
Well, I just play for them, and try and win, and that's it.
You think the word spirit is overused too much in a ball club? Does that have a lot to do with the winning?
I think spirit has a lot to do with it. It's in some instances the motivation as far as I've seen since I've been playing baseball, but it all depends on the individual person themselves too.
What about the little things like the kangaroo courts that the Angels have instituted? Does that keep a ball club loose?
The kangaroo courts?
Yeah.
What are you referring to?
Well, the $1 fines and so on. I understand you gave him a $500 check the other day and said keep it for the rest of the year.
Who did that?
You did you?
Did I do that?
That's what I heard.
Well, you heard it wrong there.
That's not right? Do you think it helps keep a ball club loose, though? That
No,
kind
I
of
don't
thing?
think so. All depends on the individual.
Yeah. Thank you. About the smog in the Los Angeles area and talking to different athletes about the effect that they have seen in their careers. Can you add anything to that?
Well, I can notice the smog more so now than a few years ago down here. When we played in L.A., it was even worse. I know in day games your eyes would burn, and I don't think your wind was as good due to the smog.
You play mostly night games. Does it bother you then, too?
No. In fact, there's very little smog here at night.
Mm-hmm. What about Alomar as a second base partner? I know you and Knopp were very close over the years.
Sandy's done a fine job for our ball club. As you know, we've always needed a leadoff man here since Albie Pearson left, and Sandy's done a good job. I think he's stolen about 15 bases this year, and he has very much improved on making a double play. I know Rocky Bridges worked with him all spring on staying in and planning himself to make a good, accurate throw with something on the ball, and he's just done a fantastic job so far.
Jim, keep it up.
Thank you very much.
Earl, after last year, I think it would have been hard to say how any ball club could have gotten better, but maybe you're trying to do it in Baltimore this year.
Well, we certainly are. We're coming out to the ballpark with the feeling that we should win every game that we play. Of course, this isn't possible, and some we lose, but when we come out to the park, we want to win every one that we play.
They aren't they?
Yes, they are. Messerschmidt looked great the other night. We were fortunate and got a good game out of Cuellar, beat him 2-0. And Murphy surprised me with the ball game he pitched. He was excellent. I feel that we probably got as good a hitting ball club as there is in baseball. Maybe Cincinnati might be a little bit better, but yeah, until you played them, you wouldn't know. But I feel that our lineup is very strong. And when a pitcher holds us to 2 runs and handles the hitters that we got like Murphy did, you have to say he did a tremendous job.
Nice. Take the sunglasses off. Okay, good. It's Angel Club this year.
Well, it's hard to say. I think we're just as good, but I mean, I'll have to wait till the season's over to really say, well, this is a better club than we had last year. We only made one change, and we brought Terry Crawley back instead of Bobby Floyd, and that's the only change we made. But we got a good ball club, and I think we've been playing better last month than we had early in the season. Our pitching was kind of spotty, but it's been coming around real good of late.
Is the Eastern Division as weak as the standings make it out to be?
Well, I thought the better ball clubs were in the Eastern Division last year, but I think with the way California's gone now, and the other clubs look like they've gone downhill a little, with the exception of the Yankees. And Boston's hard to figure out. They got the players over there, but they just hadn't been able to put it together. Detroit has to be weaker with McLean not pitching for him, and the Yankees, pitching-wise, are just about as strong as we are, and that's the reason I think they're going to be our chief rivals.
Brooks, good luck to you.
Okay, Ralph. Thank you.
Good.